Okay. Sound check, mic check. One, two, three. Sound check, mic check. One, two, three. Okay. Here we are. Here we are. Okay. Now, I did send the link. Please don't say-
Hey, everybody. Been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Everybody,
It's been a long.
for those of you who don't know, I now have
So,
an account on the app Suno, which is an app. I now have an account on that app called Suno, which is a app that allows you to create songs using AI. So go if you have Suno, go check out some of the songs I've created on there.
I don't have Suno. God.
It's a it's a cool app. You can create songs in any style. All songs I'm creating on there are all based on songs that I like from the 90s and the 2000s stuff like that. Like I have
Mm,
there's one I created the other day called Echoes of Time, which is based on that song by Rob Thomas called Little Wonders, which is from the movie Meet the Robinsons. A lot of you might remember that song because I did a few different covers of that song in the past.
yeah, I'm just saying. It's just a lot of stuff been, you know, I've been trying to minimize your exposure to it, because your mom don't need it.
Yep.
You understand?
Yeah.
A lot of foolish
But
things have
don't
been
but don't don't
going
worry everybody. Don't worry everybody. It doesn't mean that I'm not fully gone from Randy's live streams. He's just not do. He's just choosing to do some without me. Because to try to limit some of the hate that he and I get on a daily basis from all those toxic people. So yeah.
on. It's like it's like every time it's like every time
But
it's like every time I have someone on stream, they come on and they do their little spiel of either racial comments or
yeah,
some stuff, and I end up blocking them. And then yeah, that one.
sorry about that echo, everybody. That's my tablet. For those of you who don't know, for me to be in the chat of these live streams, I have to use my tablet. You know, yeah. And remember, I am a live stream moderator on here, so I do have the power to remove unwanted guests from the chat and from the live stream, which is ironic because when Randy and I first met everybody in 2018, he was actually a live stream referee on the YouNow live streaming app, which was the live streaming app that he and I met on and started co-hosting live stream together on, and ended up becoming very famous on there. I remember those days, Ray.
We were the first to do it, actually.
Yeah. When he and I started co-hosting live streams on there, no other live streamer on there was partnering up with people. We were the first to do that. But then suddenly other people started trying to copy us. And they were even trying to copy some of our stuff that we were doing. Even though what we were doing on there was not scripted. Yeah. What we were doing was not scripted at all. It was just us doing stuff to make each other laugh and stuff like that. Like my Michael Jackson voice, Yeah, that's it. Come on, tree. Stuff like that. Yeah.
It was just odd. I mean, they would do things like they would try to team up, but the teams wouldn't work because
They kept getting what we were doing wrong. There was even these two guys who tried to copy us on YouTube, but their video was instantly removed by YouTube because they didn't get copyright permission from Randy and I first. Remember that, everybody. If you try to copy someone else on YouTube without their permission, that is technically breaking copyright laws. Yeah. What's crazy thing is, I didn't even know about these two guys who did that until Randy told me that one day. Apparently, he saw the video. I didn't even know about the video at all, but he knew about it. Yeah. Yep.
I reported it and had it taken down.
Yep. Because like I said, if you try to copy with us without permission first, you're breaking copyright laws, which is a big violation of YouTube's rules and you know how strict YouTube is with the copyright laws.
Oh yeah, we do.
I mean, there were many times where I would do a cover song on YouTube back when I still had my YouTube channel, and it would get the cover song would get sent a copyright claim.
It would get flagged because Okay. Switch out my mic.
How about I do how about I sing one of my cover songs for you guys real quick? You guys always enjoy my cover songs, and this is one I haven't done in a long time. But this is actually this cover goes back multiple years actually to back when I was still in high school. Everybody, 2017 when I was first starting out doing cover songs. But this was actually one of the songs I did when my singing voice started to get really good. Remember, everybody, when I first started doing cover songs, I wasn't that good of a singer at first. I got better and better the more I did cover songs. Okay. Now this is the song "Little Wonders" by Rob Thomas from the movie Meet the Robinsons. Dang it, advertisement. Well, sorry, Barry. Sorry, everybody. Freaking the advertisement. There we go. Let it go. Let it roll right off your shoulders, don't you know? The hardest part is over. Let it in. Let you flare it in a fun in the eye. We will only just remember how it feels. Our lives are made in these small hours. These little wonders, these twisted turns of fate. Time falls away. But these small hours, these small hours, still remain. Let it fly. Let your troubles fall behind you. Let it shine until you feel it all around you. And I don't mind if it's me who needs your touching. We'll get by. It's the heart that really matters in the end. Our lives are made in these small hours. These little ones, these twisted turns of fate. Time falls away, but these small hours, these small hours, there remain of my regret. Will wash away somehow, but I can never forget. Now, in these small hours, these little wonders, these twisted turns of fate, yeah, these twisted turns of fate. Time goes away, yeah, but these small hours still remain, yeah, but they still remain. These little wonders, all these twisting sands of fate, time goes away, but these small hours, these little wonders still remain. Yep.
Mm-hmm. So, and in a nutshell, and the thing is, yeah. Well, at least Disney still has Hawkeye on there, so that's a big plus.
Yeah, Disney keeps messing up though. Like, in my opinion, Pedro Pascal was not the right choice for Mr. Fantastic in the new live action Fantastic Four movie. And also, he keeps
Mr. Fantastic
he keeps
would have been
making everything about politics at every time he has to promote the new Fantastic Four movie. He keeps trying to lecture all of us normal people on DEI and stuff like that. And of course, it's not. It doesn't help the movie at all. And also, they keep having to do reshoots for the movie because test screens are not doing good at all. And also, they also keep having to cut stuff out of the movie, and which means they have to make a lot of the scenes that show Galactus towards the end of the movie shorter than they were supposed to be. And also, Pedro Pascal's Mr. Fantastic suit keeps confusing people because of the fact that his is the only one that doesn't have the ring around the neck, the white ring around the neck. Like on his co-stars, like the actors have on there. You know what I'm talking about, right? The collar, the white collar, right? His doesn't have that because they chose not to do that with this because it made it easier for them to do the special effects need, to create his stretchy abilities in the movie. You want to hear something crazy, everybody? There's actually an issue of the Marvel What If comic book series that has Stan Lee as Mr. Fantastic in the Fantastic Four, and guess what? He actually looks like Pedro Pascal in it. I'm not kidding. Remember, Randy, I sent you a picture of that, Randy?
Hold on.
Didn't that look like Pedro Pascal?
I know Neil is aware of the whole, the whole thing about art. But I figured him to see the screenshot about it so he could know everything about Ethan Sharp and why Ethan Sharp should never be trusted.
Yeah. Get a picture of it, everybody.
Because
Now, doesn't that look like just like Pedro Pascal? But that's actually Stan Lee as Mr. Fantastic in a issue of the Marvel What If comic book series, which was actually the base for that Marvel that Disney Plus series called Marvel What If, which showed events that happened in different on different Earths in the multiverse. Like Spider-Man being being a Doctor Strange variant and stuff like that. But isn't that crazy, everybody? That looks just like Pedro Pascal with the mustache. I'm like thinking, no wonder they casted Pedro Pascal. I mean, don't get me wrong, he's a good actor and stuff, but just like so many other celebrities now, he's trying to make everything about his political beliefs. It keeps trying to lecture us on DI and identity politics. But the problem is, we're not falling for any of it.
It's a movie. It's a movie. Do your job. No one asked you about it.
He also keeps insulting all of us. He also keeps insulting us fans too. Did you know that, Ray? He keeps calling the Marvel fans toxic, and he was doing the same thing with Star Wars fans. Yeah, it's just like how they were calling us Star Wars fans toxic when we were when we were expressing our disappointment with the Star Wars: The Acolyte series. Yeah, he doesn't apparently he doesn't understand that we're the fans, which means that we know what we want, and that what we don't want is DI and political stuff shoved down our throats. We want to see superheroes saving the day and stuff like that. We want to see our favorite comic book adapted into live action. You know? Like I grew
Yeah,
up
no.
being a Marvel
But
fan.
then you don't always get what you want.
I mean, look at this poster I have here. Look at this Marvel poster I have here. Doesn't that
I grew
scream
up
Marvel
with
fan?
Marvel.
Huh? What was
Yeah,
that,
we
Ryan?
grew up with Marvel, so
Yeah, I mean,
I grew
I
up
mean,
with Marvel.
I saw the original Spider-Man movie from 2002 in theaters when it came out.
I saw
Yeah,
the original
my
Spider-Man
mom.
movie that came out
Yeah,
in
in
1978.
fact, yeah. My mom took me to the movie theater and saw it and just to see it, and that movie, the first Spider-Man movie starring Tobey Maguire is what caused me to become a Spider-Man fan and start reading Spider-Man comic books. That movie,
Nah, bro.
yeah, that movie
I saw 78
was
movie
great.
where Nicholas, what was his name?
Chris Hammond,
Nick something. Yeah, Chris Hammond. Chris Hammond played
Nicholas
Peter Parker.
Hammond.
Yeah, Nicholas
Yeah,
Hammond played Peter Parker.
Yeah, but
He also played
know, the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movie from 2002 was actually not the first time that they're not the first live action Spider-Man movie. Actually, in the 1970s, there was a made-for-TV Spider-Man movie starring Nicholas Hammond as Spider-Man. That was also the pilot episode for a 1970s
Spider-Man TV show.
Yeah, and back in the 70s, some pilot, some feature-length pilots, TV pilots, were so good that they were actually shown in theaters as full-length film. In fact, and there was actually two Spider-Man movies starring Nicholas Hammond that were in theaters. And yeah, I guess but of course, and we didn't get another live-action Spider-Man movie after that until 2002. And what's funny is the first Spider-Man movie that starred Tobey Maguire, that movie was stuck in into production limbo for years before director Sam Raimi came along and finally got it made. Oh yeah.
Wow.
And originally the Spider-Man movie that ended up becoming the one that stars Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. Originally it was going to be directed by James Cameron, and originally it was not going to be a origin story. Originally, Arnold Schwarzenegger was going to star in it as Dr. Octopus, and there were going to be some pretty adult themes in it, including a scene that showed Spider-Man stalking Mary Jane Watson by watching her undress right outside her bedroom window. Yeah.
Yeah, I just wanted to actually show you something.
Originally, they were going to have Tobey Maguire have the web shooters in the first Spider-Man movie, But then director Sam Raimi changed his mind because he felt that it would make Peter Parker seem a little too smart. Like he could have his own tech company and stuff. And so they decided to get rid of the web gears and just give
Hold
him
on.
natural web gears, which is built into his wrist. But guess where he got the idea from? That was actually from the original script that was written for James Cameron's Spider-Man film that ended up not getting made. Yeah, that was the only idea that he took from that movie, that he took from the original scripts. And yeah, when James Cameron was attached to direct the original movie, it was going to be made by Canon Film. Thank goodness that didn't happen. Knowing what happened to Canon Films, they went bankrupt and you know, you know, and and man, William Dafoe was amazing as the Green Goblin. You have to admit, Ray, he was great. he really he really pulled off the split personality aspect of the character, like that scene where he's talking to his reflection in the mirror. You have to admit that was really good. Remember that scene, Ray? It was a scene where he actually meets his green goblin self. You remember that, Ray? Hello, Randy. Randy. You remember that, Ray? Ray, you still there? You still there, Ray? Are you there, Ray? Randy? Be right back, everybody. I'm back. Still there, Ray? You still there, Ray? Still there, Ray?
Okay, I'll go too, but I'll see you next live stream. Yep.